to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.
Change your life. Change your day. 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 You don't have to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.
Change your life. Change your day. 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 Change your life. Change your day.
Are you ready? The wait is over. Young Preacher's Advice, the first ever written publication from RevAndreCook. Prophet, overseer, now author, a must-have in your library. Young Preacher's Advice, Volume 1.
Now available on Amazon.com. Or to order your copy of Young Preacher's Advice Volume 1, call 866-922-6995, extension 118.
You don't have to worry. You made it through the night. Darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.
Change your life. Change your day. 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 Change your life. Change your day.
Are you ready to be empowered, enlightened, and enriched? Get ready. Here's your host for the Change Your Day, Change Your Life Empowerment Conference call, Prophet Andre Cook.
Good afternoon. It is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice. Be exceedingly glad in it. Again, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's yours truly, Reverend Andre Cook, considered to be among the much trusted voices in prophecy today. And I am excited about your potentials, your possibilities, your purpose, and your endurance. And the word of the Lord for you today, something good is getting ready to happen to you. Yours truly.
You don't have to worry. You made it through the night. The darkness is over. Welcome to the rest of your
Something
life.
good is going to happen to you.
Hate that I forget sometime to remove it from its loop. Again, yours truly here, the RevAndreCook, Senior Minister, Teacher, and Pastor of the Life Chapel. One church, multiple locations, Newburgh, New York, Raleigh, North Carolina, and home of the Charge service, where I am extending to you an opportunity to join me on this coming Sunday, first Sunday of June 2025, in which there is going to be 3 opportunities to join me in person. And why is that doing that? Come on here. Boy, oh boy. I'm sorry, y'all. Having a technical glitch here. Instagram. So give me just a moment. Either way, I am inviting you to join me on this coming Sunday. 3 opportunities, 9 a.m. The Sanctuary of the Life Chapel of Hollis, Queens, New York is the place to be. It is our 75-minute Sunday morning inspiration, the Sunday school edition, now being streamed live from the Sanctuary of the Life Chapel, 182-25 Jamaica Avenue, Hollis, Queens, New York. And then revival services continue midday. That's at 12 noon. We actually begin with corporate prayer at 12 noon. And then our praise and worship segment begins at 12:30. 1 p.m. we begin our streaming with our welcome song and introduction. And then we commune, we feet wash, and then the word of the Lord is shared. So I'm encouraging you to join us, because it doesn't end there. First Sundays only, we have returned to the charge service, and the difference is 2 things. One, that is our service time has changed from 7 p.m. to 6 p.m. And in addition to that, the charge service is now being held just once a month, and that can be for an indefinite period of time. It's subject to change, but you're invited, and don't come along. Bring someone. It's an experience, and certainly the Lord will meet you in the place called there. So I'm encouraging you to come and to be a part on this coming Sunday, the place to be. Again, 182-25 Jamaica Avenue, Hollis, Queens, New York. Get ready. Something good is getting ready to happen to you, because something good is getting ready to come out of all you are going through. Good afternoon, Deborah. Thank you for sharing. I see that you're sharing. Thank you for sharing with all those that you are sharing with. I appreciate you. Good afternoon, Elder Linda Thomas. No, Kendra, blessings to you as well. Mother Connie, blessings to you. Lynette, I got your message. I didn't reply, because I actually set out to call you directly. And my morning has just been filled with a number of unscheduled activities. And so I didn't get the opportunity, but I want to speak to you versus the texting. I want to talk to you. So I'm going to call you back. Elisha, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Felicia Buckley, excellent job in prayer. Thank you for doing such an excellent job in prayer. And blessings to you, Vanessa. Blessings to you, Caller. Blessings to you. We've got an interesting conversation to have as we're going to be finishing up our Women's Empowerment Month and these Women's Empowerment Moments. And I'm going to be sharing with you somewhat just summing it all up, our thoughts for the month and the subject matters. I'm going to be talking to you today about empowered women are focused, discerning, forgiving, and feminine. So you need to get the sisters on the line. You need to get the sisters on the line, and let's have a conversation on today. God bless you, Donna. Blessings be multiplied to you as well. Dee Dee, thank you for joining in. Absolutely. And I actually was outside. Not only was I outside, one of my favorite things to do, I got the chance to do while I was outside today. You know, I'm an outside type of guy. Early mornings, weather permitting, I like to walk, as I attempt daily to get anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 steps in. And I wasn't able to do that, though I've got a number of steps in just because of the, let's see here, the activities that were unscheduled that I had to do. So, long story short is, I got an opportunity to get outside. It is absolutely beautiful. The temperature's got to be around 70 or more. I didn't get my bike riding in, but something close to it. I got to pull out the drop top. Oh, yeah. And every errand that I had to do, it was with the drop top down. And, you know, that's one of my favorite spring, summer, early fall activities. Many years ago, I used to ride motorcycles, had several, and unfortunately, all it takes is one incident. I had an unfortunate scare. Almost fell from my bike. I was coming off of the George Washington Bridge onto the Palisades Parkway. I used to live in Pomona, New York, and I used to take the George Washington Bridge, exit onto the Palisades Parkway, and then ride that up to my exit. This day I rode the bike, and while exiting off of the George Washington Bridge onto the Palisades Parkway, for whatever reason, the rear end was coming out from beneath me, and I also was leaning just about to fall. And after that, I survived that. No more bikes for me. I took it as a sign that I was not to be riding a bike. And so I ride a non-motorized bike. I have one of those, which if I'm not walking, I will ride my bike. But what I've done is I've returned to my youthful days of the sunroof, T-tops, or convertible. And so today I was able to ride my drop top, the convertible. Oh my. You gotta, I guess you have to do it to understand it. You know, everyone has their preference. That's my preference. And good afternoon for you who are still coming in. Khadijah. Yeah, Khadijah. Almost fell. I almost fell. And I just knew had I fallen, I would have hurt myself in a major way. So I get somewhat of the same experience, the rush, but I feel more safe in a convertible. Yeah, walking is good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good and healthy. All right. Tag, like, and share. Come on. Tag, like, and share. If you haven't done so, it's time to do so. We have an interesting conversation today, ladies. You know what you're to do in this space. Find another and say, hey, sis, I'm not your enemy. I am your fan. And together we win. We win. Minister Ebony Gold, blessings. Thank you for joining. I'm alive. Wasn't broke up, married. So God has been good. This is just another testimony. Come on, ladies. Tell another. Put it in the chat. I'm not your enemy. I am your fan. May is the month of women's empowerment. And all of our services are designed, whether it's our worship services or the lives, our evening hour of prayer. They're designed as moments to empower women. And I have spent most of the month sharing with you, and I want to conclude today with reiterating what I believe is to be truth, and that is, one, you're unforgettable because you are designed specifically to solve problems. But you are greatly unforgettable when you demonstrate the characteristics of focused, discerning, forgiving, and your femininity. Yeah. Come on, ladies, I don't see enough of you doing so. You should be doing so. Come on, tell another. I am not your enemy. I am your fan. And together, we're going to win. Hallelujah. So, when you are focused, you are unstoppable and unforgettable. Thank you for those who are viewing both Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Focus women. This term refers to women who are determined, driven, and have clear goals, often with a strong focus on their career or personal ambitions. It involves a deep passion for the work, a commitment to self-improvement, and a willingness to step outside of their comfort zones. So let's look for a moment at focused women being driven and determined. Focused women are often described as having clear goals and a strong sense of purpose, whether it's in their careers or personal lives. Somebody put in the comment, driven and determined. Also, focused women are career focused. Many women are highly focused on their careers, striving for success and advancement. This can mean dedicating significant time and effort to their work, even if it means making sacrifices in other areas of their lives. you should have put in the chat or the comment, driven and determined. Now, career focused. And then as we further elaborate on focused women, number 3, self-improvement. Focused women are often motivated by a desire to learn new skills, grow professionally, and become well-rounded individuals. Focused women are driven and determined. They're career focused. Self-improvement. They're focused on their self-improvement. Also, number 4, resilience and balance, as we elaborate on focused women. Resilience and balance. While focus is important, it's also crucial for women to prioritize their well-being and maintain a healthy balance in their lives. And there are a number of examples, both biblically and societal, of focused women. You're unforgettable when you are focused. And again, what does it mean to be a focused woman? Having clear and definite goals and ambitious. Women's empowerment. In this women's empowerment moment, there are 5 points of women's empowerment. First, women's sense of self-worth. Someone put in the comments self-worth. Number 2, their right to have and to determine choices. That's number 2. Number 3, their right to have access to opportunities and resources. Number 4, their right to have power to control their lives, both within and outside the home. And their ability to focus the direction of social change to create a more just social and economic order, nationally and internationally. I wish the woman who's viewing now would put in the chat, I am focused. Good afternoon, Mother Connie. Blessings to you, young Chelsea. So we have considered, and this is just summary. It's just a summary of what I have been teaching all month. So, empowered women are focused, but they're also discerning. 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 A discerning woman is one who possesses a sharp ability to perceive, to judge, and understand, often with a deep level of insight and awareness. She is able to distinguish between subtle differences, make wise decisions, and often demonstrate a keen understanding of people, situations, and even spiritual matters. More detailed look what it means to be discerning. Put it in the comments, please. Number one, perceptive and observing. A discerning woman pays close attention to details and is able to pick up on cues that others might miss. That's perceptive and observant. Number two, a discerning woman is one of, number two, wise judgment. A discerning woman can make informed decisions based on clear understanding of the situation and nuances. Lisa Lawrence, I see you. The coaching queen is that? Bless you. Again, let's look at a discerning woman. First, perceptive and observant. Second, makes wise judgments. Number three, come on, write it in the comments. Number three, insightful. A discerning woman is insightful. She possesses a deep understanding of people's motivations, behaviors, and inner workings. She possesses a deep understanding of people's motivations, behaviors, and inner workings. That means her intuition is at a whole nother level. Number four, skilled at differentiation. She can tell the difference between truth and falsehood. She can tell the difference between good and evil and what is truly valuable, what is not. Are you ready? Number five. A discerning woman is a woman of spiritual sensitivity. Spiritual sensitivity. Put it in the comments. Spiritual sensitivity. In a spiritual context, a discerning woman is able to recognize the work of the Holy Spirit and distinguish true spiritual manifestations from deceptions. She may even be gifted of the Spirit with the gift of discerning of spirits. And then also a discerning woman, number six, is one who's seeking truth, who is seeking truth. A discerning woman actively seeks knowledge and understanding, often through prayer, reflection, and spiritual guidance. Jackie, bless you. Mother Cora from the Windy City, blessings to you. All right, so we have summarized. A focused woman is number one, rather a empowered woman is number one, focused. Number two, she's discerning. Khadija, you're asking for number five again. Number five. Spiritual sensitivity. She has spiritual sensitivity. All right, come on. And then also an empowered woman, number three, is forgiving. Forgiveness involves letting go of resentment and hurt after someone has done wrong. It can be a process for both individuals involved. Forgiveness is a conscious decision to release anger, bitterness, or pain, and it can involve acknowledging emotions, recognizing their impact on behavior, and choosing to forgive. Forgiveness is not about absolving the person who caused harm or saying the wrong was okay, but rather about choosing not to stay in a negative state. Someone put in the comment, I choose not to stay in a negative state. What is forgiveness? Somebody write it down. Number one, it's a choice. Forgiveness is a conscious decision to release anger and resentment. Number two, what forgiveness is, it's a process. It can involve various steps such as acknowledging emotions, recognizing the harm done, and choosing to forgive. What forgiveness is, it is not absolution. Forgiveness does not mean condoning the wrong behavior, but rather choosing to let go of the negative emotions associated with it. So what is forgiveness? Number one, it's a choice. Number two, it's a process. Number three, it is not absolution. Number four, the benefits. The benefits of forgiveness. Forgiveness can promote healing. Forgiveness promotes healing. It reduces stress, and it improves overall well-being. This is the big one, y'all. What forgiveness is not. What forgiveness is not. What forgiveness is not. You ready? Let me help you. Forgiveness isn't just letting go. Forgiveness is not the same as simply forgetting or ignoring the harm. So you don't have to accept that language that some promote. Oh, just forgive and forget. No. Forgiveness isn't just letting go. Forgiveness is not the same as simply forgetting or ignoring the harm. No. We don't ignore the harm or forget the infraction. We just release the anger, resentment. Forgiveness isn't condoning wrongdoing. Forgiveness doesn't mean accepting or justifying the person, the offender's actions. What forgiveness isn't, it isn't just letting go. Number one, it isn't condoning wrongdoing. Number three, it isn't forgetting. Forgiveness does not mean that the hurt disappears, but that you choose to release the negative emotions associated with it. Oh, are you blessed? I'm not done. I told you it was a big one. So we looked at what forgiveness is: a choice, process, not absolution. There are benefits. What forgiveness isn't, it isn't just letting go, condoning wrongdoing, or forgetting. And then here are some steps, some simple steps to forgiveness. While I say and label them as simple steps, they can involve time and the weightings of emotions. Are you ready? Steps to forgiveness. Number one, acknowledge and process emotions. Are you riding with me? There's one of my faves, Pastor Sharon. Virtual hug. Yeah. Come on, let's look at this. Let's look at this, y'all. Let's get to this. Steps to forgiveness. Acknowledge and process emotions. Allow yourself to feel the hurt. Allow yourself to feel the anger. Allow yourself to feel the resentment without judgment. Number two, choose to forgive. Make a conscious decision to let go of the negative emotions and resentment. Number three, steps to forgiveness. Release control. Recognize that you cannot control the other person's feelings, actions, but you can control your own reactions. Release control. Recognize that you cannot control the other person's actions or feelings, but you can control your own reactions. Number four, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during the process, as forgiveness can be difficult and an emotional journey. And with that, I need to say, don't allow anybody during that particular time to guilt you into moving quickly, especially if they seek reconciliation. Because one fact that I haven't shared with you, forgiveness is not required reconciliation. All forgiveness does not require reconciliation. One of my faves is Joy. Latavia. All right, so steps to forgiveness. Number one, acknowledge and process emotions. Number two, choose to forgive. Number three, release control. Number four, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during the process, as forgiveness can be difficult and an emotional journey. Now, I need to share some additional considerations. Somebody write in the comment, safety. Let's discuss this for a moment. Safety should be prioritized before forgiving, especially in situations involving abuse or violence. Come on, somebody join Khadijah. Safety. You have to take your safety into consideration, especially when it comes to people who demonstrate a lack of impulse control or emotional intelligence. As you're walking through these stages, and you may be at state in forgiveness, you may be at the stage of just acknowledgement and processing your emotions, which means you're allowing yourself to feel the hurt and the anger. So the person who has knowingly or unknowingly, but you're expressing to them that there's some infraction that they have hurt you, but yet they will not give you the space or the time to properly process your emotions and express your emotions. So during times in which you become angry, they don't have the right to get angry with you over what they have caused you. And so they can become responsive in very unsafe ways. So your safety has to be prioritized. Safety should be prioritized. Number two, humility and contrition. If the person who caused harm shows humility, contrition, and remorse, it can make the forgiveness process easier. But if they aren't, showing any signs of humility, contrition, or remorse. It may lead to a more difficult time forgiving, and that's letting go of the anger and the resentment, all the negative energy and emotion that comes with unforgiveness. But it may require some distance. So safety, number 2, humility and contrition. Number 3, talking about it. Sometimes talking about the hurt and the forgiveness process can be helpful. And then also, as an additional consideration, professional help. If you're struggling with forgiveness, consider seeking professional help from a therapist or a counselor. Now, while this is live with Pastor RevAndreCook, let me say this. It is live with Pastor RevAndreCook. All pastors are not necessarily equipped to counsel you through the various steps. Now, as a preacher, I proclaim truth. As a pastor, I may be equipped within limits to help you process and execute the truth I proclaim. But sometimes what you have gone through and what you need requires additional expertise. So certified professional counseling and therapy may be needed. God bless you, young prophet. He says sometimes all it takes is a conversation. Absolutely. You know, I read an interesting article. I don't have time to share with you, but Vogue had an interesting article, and I'm throwing this out here to someone. The article was written in September of 2023, and I thought it was interesting. Why women forgive and men are forgiving. Why women forgive and men are forgiven. Other coach Queen says, I am a therapist. I love my work. Excellent. We need you. We need you. Thank you for your chosen career path. I believe that it's a collaborative effort from the pulpit and the couch that will move persons from just being healed into wholeness. All right. Are we blessed? We're getting ready to move to our final segment, observation, as we summarize all of the teachings from this month. Empowered women are 1, focused. Number 2, they're discerning. Number 3, they are forgiving. And number 4, focused women are feminine. And time doesn't permit me to go back to the in-depth teaching that I did on women and femininity. And so, you know, just go back over the weeks of the month, and you'll find it. Very interesting, coach. Yeah, let me just go my notes real quick. I highlighted it because I mentioned it with intentionality. It's entitled "Why Women Forgive and Men Are Forgiven," written Vogue.com, Jessica Knoll forgiveness essay. So www.vogue.com, Jessica Knoll forgiveness essay. And she starts by talking about forgiveness in our culture is a prized piece of the healing process. Tawana, Poppy, hey, long time no connect. Tawana, how are you? All right, let's look at this letter piece of summary. The idea that focused women are feminine is rooted in the concept of femininity, which is associated with traits like nurturing, sensitivity, and emotional expressiveness. However, feminine is a culturally constructed idea, and its definition can vary significantly between societies and even within them. While some cultures may associate focused women with more traditionally feminine traits, others may not see a direct connection. Femininity is a cultural construct. The traits associated with femininity are not universal. Great, Coach. Let me know what you think of the article. The traits associated with femininity are not universal and often shaped by societal expectations and cultural norms. Variations in definitions exist. What one culture considers feminine, another may not. For example, some cultures may value women who are nurturing and gentle, while others may emphasize strength and assertiveness. Focus and femininity. Some may see a connection between a woman being focused, often associated with masculine traits, and a traditional feminine trait like emotional intelligence, which can be a focus for some. Individual variations. Women, like all individuals, exhibit a wide range of personality traits and behaviors, and not all focused women will necessarily embody traditional feminine traits. Now, I've shared, and this is such an expansive subject matter. I'm summarizing what I've taught during the course of the month, but it's deep, and especially from a biblical perspective, which I'm going to close with. But livehope.org, there is an article entitled "A Real Woman Defining Biblical Femininity." I recommend it. And the thrust of this article is the elements of biblical femininity, in which there is seen a relational capacity, a nurturing nature, vulnerability, beauty, and responsiveness. So I encourage you to go to livehope.org, look for the article entitled "A Real Woman Defining Biblical Femininity." It is said that what makes a woman highly feminine, the beautiful thing about women is that they naturally lean towards femininity and exhibit feminine behaviors such as gentleness, sensitivity, empathy, charm, and collaboration. Because women who is believed to have created with this femininity, they're designed to be nurturers, and these traits come naturally. And so here's my suggestion as well. GotQuestions.org. We shared this in length on last night during Word Charge Thursday. I taught on what is biblical womanhood, and I use the article as the foundation of our teaching on last night. And biblical womanhood is the distinguishing character of a woman as defined by the Bible. Now, beloveds, I am a biblicist. I take my cues from the Word of God. But I'm grateful for the additional supplements, the various articles I've mentioned, resources, even Vogue magazine, because truth is progressive. And the more you're open to greater truths, the simpler the process becomes and the greater one's self-understanding and self-worth is. But biblical womanhood is the distinguishing character of a woman as defined by the Bible. And of course, we talked about God created two genders according to Genesis 1, verse 27, chapter number 5 of Genesis, verse 2, Matthew chapter number 19, verse 4. And we looked at how he instituted different roles for each gender. He designed the bodies and brains of men and women to work differently and to fulfill complementary roles. A man does not need to act like a woman because he can never be a woman. He can never process information like a woman because his brain, his DNA, and his entire being are male. The same is true for women trying to be men. And so please, if you get the chance, go back and take a, well, you can't go back because you had to be a part of our Slack community to receive the link to join our Thursday night teachings. But go to the article. The article is, oh my God, is it such a blessing? GotQuestions.org. Look for what is biblical womanhood. It is going to, my God, when I tell you, it's going to bless you. 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 Our time together is coming to a close, but I'm telling you, oh, last night, time just doesn't permit me. But if you go and look at that article, it'll bless you. All right. What time is it? It's time for your comments. What are your comments? Thank you. Minister Greaves has put it here. Recommended resource, www.gotquestion.org/biblical womanhood. Oh, read it for yourselves, lady. SM Pillows 27. Bless you. Thank you for joining. Go and take a look at it. It's going to bless you. All right. What's your thoughts? Quickly. We got just about 3 or 4 minutes left in the space. I want to know what your thoughts are. And then as I am asking what your thoughts are, I want to remind you on this Sunday, 9 a.m., we're relaunching our 9 a.m. service. It has been streamed only, but it is a 75-minute service. It is Sunday morning inspiration, the Sunday school edition. We're walking through the Bible. I'm teaching from the beginning of the Bible. We're walking through the Bible. We're looking at the life of Moses and truths from the life of Moses. And then 12 noon, join us around the altar for corporate prayer. 12:30, praise and worship, and our welcome song at 1 p.m. to welcome our streaming audience into the Word of God. It's our official and formal communion Sunday as well on this coming Sunday. You're welcome to join us. And Life Chapel, hey, it's actually the church's 32nd or 33rd church anniversary on Sunday. But in addition to that, don't forget, it is first Sunday. It's Charge. That's right, the Charge service, 6 p.m., 182-25 Jamaica Avenue, Hollis, Queens, New York. I want you in the place. 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 The sanctuary of the Life Chapel. All right. What are your comments? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? It's Friday. And I'm asking everyone who would to move quickly to sow an $18 seed. I just feel impressed to ask for $18. I don't have this. Just would you sow an $18 seed? On the bottom of the screen is the way that you can give. It's the way that you can give. Also, the app Givelify, RevAndreCook Ministries, Cash App, $ ChargeEncounter, PayPal, RevAndreCook, ZELLE, RevAndreCook at AOL.com. Corresponding address is RevAndreCook Ministries, 19 High Ridge Road, Suite 8234, Stamford, Connecticut, 06905. All right. The coach says femininity has been a popular discussion across platforms. Masculine energy versus feminine energy. Women have been accused of displaying masculine energy due to trauma and culture. Oh. Yeah, Coach, I'm deliberately having this discussion because, as I expressed to our congregation and partners on last night, I believe one of my assignments is to help eliminate this gender conflict and war that we find also in the church. There's a truth I'm going to be teaching on during the month of June, and the ministry is Men's Empowerment Month, and I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to be sharing about something that is not taught, that even men can possess feminine traits without them being same-sex loving, and vice versa. You got to really dig into the deep definitions and understand. And so, feminine energy is not limited to women only. It's present in all beings. And Isaiah 52, I believe I shared, there seems to be an expression of God's feminine nature. And the truth be told, the feminine nature or energy can be possessed by both genders and help a connection with one another, and above all, one's inner self. All right, what are your thoughts here? What are your thoughts? Let me continue to see what your thoughts are. All right, Elder Tom says these precious lessons should not just be for Women's Empowerment Month, but revisit throughout the. I certainly agree. It is a commitment. I was thinking out loud last night, and I said we're going to revisit on a weekly level, both at 3 o'clock, but in our evening sessions and women's perspective moments. Have you done so? Have you sown your seed? Your seed of any amount is appreciated. Remember these words, beloveds. If it's not on your mind, it's not in your future. Elevate your mind, your feet will follow. You do not live a positive life with a negative mind. You do not offer to people what you do not have. You are to make your smile your style. Someone is watching you that can greatly bless you. Your smile attracts, your frown repels. Smile your way into God's favor. Smile your way into man's favor. The Bible says that both Jesus and Joseph grew in favor with God and man. Smile your way through life and watch life open doors. Smile your way into favor. Remember these words. Something good is getting ready to happen to you, because something good is getting ready to come out of all you have been going through. God's blessings be upon you. May the rest of your evening be great. Favor with blessings and health, provision. With that, I will see you on Sunday, live and in person. The Life Chapel, Hollis, Queens, New York, 182-25 Jamaica Avenue, 9 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m. God's blessing be upon you. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Change your life, change your day, change your life, change your day, change. You don't have to worry, you made it through the night. Darkness is over, welcome to the rest of your life.
Something good is going to happen to you.
Change your life, change